1 for console. It's the preview right now, but right now, this is truly better than nothing. I was gonna make my character first and then start streaming because I didn't want to set up a password and show that on on Steam, whatnot. No matter, even though I don't have any real followers, or anybody to view me, still, how do I say? They told me that the progress is gonna be deleted since this is a preview, so I assume that everything's gonna go well. I'm just trying to get the name inside the category wizard. Alright, that's weird. Of course. Wizard 101. Doesn't say there's a console edition, so it's just Wizard 101 for right now, because it's just good right now. Now, it's asking me the first question, when I compete, my goal is to win a trophy for my team or a medal for myself. That is a good question. I couldn't tell you the answer. Back then, it was just a medal. That's a medal for my team. I did what I could to keep the team alive, because if you keep the team alive, you keep yourself alive. You win, your team wins. But lately, I've been playing games really just for... No, actually, I think it's more or less the opposite now. No, actually, it's been a mixed max. On Call of Duty, I used to be a medal for myself. Screw my team. My team didn't know how to play. I was always the top of my league, no matter the team, no matter the situation. Win, loss, I was always at the top of the leaderboard. But, ever since I started getting the Apex and Xenoverse, really... making sure my teammates survive helps me survive, since in the end, as long as one of them survives and wins, we all win. However, now that I'm just more confident in my own skill, I no longer feel like my team is as important as they once were. My team now just kind of feels like they're either lagging behind, or really, I always feel like I'm doing all the work. Or maybe I'm just the best player on the team, so it doesn't matter if my team survives because I'm gonna survive. So maybe it's the most important to put a medal for myself. Which of these is the most powerful? Ooh, let's see. Sandstorm, volcano, blizzard, tornado, hurricane, earthquake, plague. I'm not gonna lie, I think there's a poison and a death deck, so I might get one of those, yeah. I know there's a life deck too, but... personally, as whatever can get me there, but what really is the most powerful? Earthquake feels survivable. We're all in buildings, so we have a high chance of dying, but I feel like everybody does. It's Hurricane, Tornado. I don't know the difference between the two. They kind of just feel like the same thing. They have different names, so maybe a hurricane's like... a tornado's obviously gonna be more like that spinny thing, and a hurricane's gonna be a spinny thing, but it's gonna be on a much larger scale, right? Blizzard or sandstorm. I'm not even gonna put volcano. I don't live near any volcanoes, so right now that's not powerful at all. Just don't live near them. I know that can be said about really almost everything here. Just don't live where earthquakes happen or sandstorms happen. But it's not like... most of these are kind of just viable, and these are things that could just happen one day. Just like, over time they'll happen, but they'll happen one day. I don't think that we're gonna get a volcano where I live anytime soon, though, so it's just not as powerful. Maybe it is very powerful. I'm still gonna go with plague, because I feel like that's killed more people than anything else. My favorite activity is reading, playing games, definitely not reading, playing with my pets, competitive sports. I can't decide where you should live or die. Oh, you'll probably... oh, I'm sorry. Learning something new, camping, or fishing. I hate reading, but I do like playing games. What's your favorite time of day, night? What is more important to you? Cooperating with others, competing against others. Definitely competing against others. I tell you, I'm down with playing some PvE, but I'm a PvP player at heart. I will always play PvP. What is your favorite animal? Alright, on this list, I don't see wolf, but wolf definitely will be it. Let's see. I got some good ones. Dragon. I'm not sure about crab. Polar bear. Bat. I'm not sure about unicorn. Serpent. Shark. Because these are all just animals that are just... that they can really do some damage. I know unicorns are a predator in mythic lore. But... I don't care for them like that. I'm not gonna lie. I want to go with bat or serpent. And I think I'm gonna go with serpent. Because I just feel like that's more of an evil type thing. What's your favorite gem? Ruby, amethyst, peridot, onyx. Alright, let's think. These three are from the crystal gems. I don't even know who this is. This must be pearl. Let's think. My favorite crystal gem, I didn't really like garnet or amethyst like that. Garnet's pretty cool, but amethyst is just like a slob. I do like, pearl was the most attractive, but I do like, peridot. She was just, I feel like I had more of a connection with her once she mellowed out and she was just trying to do anything she could. She was basically, I don't want to say she was a kid, but she was basically a child. While Pearl was more elegant, more profound, I think I'm gonna go with Peridot. Myth wizards, also known as conjurers, are well versed in the ways of monsters. They can summon powerful minions to aid them in battle, and have plenty of utility spells to take advantage of. Myth wizards are well-rounded and can thrive in both solo and group environments. You have chosen the School of Myth. I don't want the School of Myth, but that is what it gave me, so we're going to just say okay.
Now that we know what you are, what do you look like?
First off, boy. Alright. I'll start with this one. No. Maybe. No. What's random? These all look like girls. I'm not gonna lie, did they not? Oh no, these must be the girls. So the boys just straight up look ugly. That's good to hear. I'll go with this one. Preset 2. Well, the hat's there, and that's not helpful. Oh, I see. Can I move the hat off? Like... Alright. This is gonna be a little bit of customization, so everybody just stick with me right now. My hair, it's going to be... How do I go? Oh, I don't know how to get to the next thing. Oh, no. Oh, I found it. I don't know, the hair could be literally anything. Let's just make it black for convenience. What's this? Let's make it black. That looks gay as hell. Let's see. Not too many good hairstyles. I was hoping to take the hat off, but I guess that's just... We're sticking with the hat. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to just keep some short hair to keep looking like a guy. Yeah, short hair. What's this? These are eyes. That's not eyes. These are eyes. I kind of like the eyes how they are. What's this? More of a devilish stare, huh? Alright, I can rock with that. What color pupil? Or that? Let's see about that. I kind of like that one. What about blue? What about dark blue? Black? No. I like the purple. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. Alright, these are kind of ugly. White's not bad. A solid red color is actually wonderful. Can I get... you don't feel too much with those, though. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with a nice red eye, black pupil. Or, you know, should I go purple? I think I'm gonna... Shoot, this is a good question. I'm liking both of them. We're gonna go with purple because that is our first decision. Plus, we're not... This isn't gonna be a permanent character. Those are our eyebrows. Our eyebrows should stay the same color as our hair, so... Yeah, they... Just imagine. You shouldn't be able to change the color of your eyebrows from your hair. That just says that, hey, I dye my hair. I dye my eyebrows, or I dye my hair, or I dye something on my body to make it look like that's the natural color, but that's not it. The face, personally, the face is fine. The face is fine. Where is it? Top right? I don't know. I'm thinking you're because one of these, because both of them show teeth, and it's kind of ugly though. Oh well. This the lipstick I put on. Yeah, you know what? We're not gonna put. Well, actually, yeah, we're not gonna put lipsticks on. That's stupid. Yeah, that's what I would call ugly. Oh, we get to change the nose. I like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I actually do like the lack of customization. I spent about an hour customizing my Dark Souls character. No, my Elden Ring character, and he's just ugly. He's just ugly. That's my complexion. I feel like my complexion is kind of fine like that. Let's see, definitely too dark, and we don't want to get shot at now. Let's see. Yeah, just a much lighter complexion. Tattoo, probably won't get a tattoo. But, you know, I will get freckles. Glasses. My guy's not a nerd. But I do like these wizarding glasses. Don't you guys like them? I'm not sure. I like them without the glasses. Yeah, I feel like the glasses are a bit too much of a distraction. Ooh, that's a red hat. What if we make the hat red and we made the ribbon black? No, purple? Ooh, those are much brighter colors. No. A black hat. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Our outfit, I kind of do like the red, so we're gonna stick with that. Red and black seems to be my style. My shoes, they're black and black. All right, what if I do this? What is it? What the oh, they changed the. Oh, I see. They changed like nothing. I see it now. That's good to hear. Is there anything else? All right. Well, I guess we're done. Oh, back. Alright, we're done.
Remember, if you wish to alter your appearance in the future, simply pay a visit to the Magic Mirror Shop in the shopping district.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. None of this progress is going to be saved. In fact, probably by time, you know, it's probably not going to save anything. No, maybe it said it was going to delete everything by time the future, when the game actually fully releases. This is still a preview, which is sexy as hell. I've been telling my friend I've been wanting to play Wizard 101 for so long, but I can't because iPhones, Apple doesn't know how to make anything. They made I have a MacBook. This thing sucks. The only thing I can do on it is really record. I can't even edit my videos because when I try to edit my videos, they move too slow, but the audio is moving at the right pace. Like I hear the audio at the right time, but then the video itself is moving slow. It makes you feel like, no, the video's messed up, or the internet's slow. It's not the internet. It's not the power. I don't have any tabs open. And that's something you have to watch out for, because Apple really thought it was a good idea to just have tabs sleep when you press exit on them. No. That's what that little flat bar, that little down dash symbol is at the top of the screen. That means, hey, I want to put this thing to sleep, but I still want it to run in the background. I want it to just, like, relax, okay? I just don't need it up right now. That's what that means. And so if I wanted to do that, I would have done it like that. But they said, nope. You got X out. Then they said, oh, and just in the game, and the computer runs better when you actually don't turn it off. When you put it to sleep, but don't turn it off. We want it to stay on. To constantly run. Every time you start it up, something starts beginning again, and that's what actually makes everything run even slower. Just Apple, I don't know if they've ever done a real hit. Like, I think maybe the first iPhone, maybe the first iPod, that was pretty cool. But besides that, nothing else has seemed to be revolutionary in the Apple industry where you need it to get Apple product. Like, I guess sharing all this stuff, all my photos with Apple, be like, oh, well, you know, if you connect your Mac with your phone, now your Mac will already have all your photos and contacts. It's basically gonna be pre-connected, and it has how do I say, Find My Phone, or what's it called? You can find your stuff if you misplace it, as long as you have another Apple product. But like, besides that, I'd really rather get a Samsung. Personally, I'd rather get a gaming phone and a gaming computer. A gaming computer and a gaming phone, that would just be top tier. And then I could just have a separate laptop for editing. I tell you, I would edit more videos. I would spend more time editing videos if I could, like, edit them in my car when I'm at work, or maybe when I'm out of town and I can't really record right now. I might as well just go back and edit it. I do like to look at the stuff. I like to look at my gameplay and go like, you know what? I cooked there. I cooked there. I like to post that. But I don't want to have to do that. I'd rather just play the game. So it's only like something where I don't have the opportunity to play games. You feel me?
All right then. What is your name?
Oh yeah, I guess I still don't get to choose my name. And they have a lot. They do have a lot of names to choose from. You know, if I can find my real name on here, I will put it down. Bo actually would be a pretty good name. I can rock with Bo. Oh, I didn't find it. So I'll most likely become Wolf unless we can find something cool. Tucker's pretty cool. I know Shao Tucker, he over here turned his daughter into a Camaro or something. But I tell you, I know he's probably, people see him as a bad guy, but is he really that bad? Like, he was gonna make Animal Girls. Is that not what we want? I want Animal Girls. I love Animal Girls. Over here, like, oh, you're a monster, you turned your daughter into this beast. You know, with a few more tests, he probably could have made them just the way we desire them. Hunter's not bad, but that feels like a generic white guy's name. No, not a white guy, like a white kid. Not even one that's gonna grow up to, like, full man. Alright, we're gonna go Wolf. I'm not gonna lie, I actually did see my name, but it wasn't spelt right. My name's spelled, like, there's one letter that's different in my name that's usually, not there. So, wait, what was that? Ah, Miguel? Mitchell? Matthew? Mason? Mark. No, I can't do that, because then Mark's gonna play and gonna be like, oh, well, you copy Nicholas. Ah, no, I know a Nicholas. Oliver. Yes, Oliver. I was gonna go with Wolf, but Oliver's Litley. Oh, that's my dog's name. I don't mind. Oliver. Let's see if we can find dead. Oliver Spell, Oliver Soul. Second one actually has some good stuff in it, I'm not gonna lie. Because this stuff, the rest of it's not even a name, it's just words now. Oliver Plague. I'll probably do Oliver Plague. Oliver Knight could be something. Oliver Moon. Oliver Moon, definitely. Oliver Mira. I see a lot. Oliver Mercy. Mana. Maga. Magma? I tell you, I can't fluff and read. Oliver Lucky. Oliver Legend. No, these names are actually all good. I'm not gonna hold you on that. Honor, history, Hawk. Over here, Oliver Gold. I'm not gonna lie, I could go with Oliver Gold, Oliver Ghost, Oliver Frost, Oliver Frog, Oliver Fox. I keep seeing a lot of good names, I'm not gonna lie. Oliver Doom wouldn't be bad. Venom, I do like the way Venom sounds, but we should check and see if we can see anything better, because I did see something better. And I would have kept going, but there's just so many names. This is actually the part, this is more complex than the character customization. Oliver Doomstaff. Oliver Doomstalker. I can rock with that. Dang, I'm gonna have to put, I could really put my real name in this. Or at least close enough. Oliver Doom Map. Oliver Doom Mask? Oliver Doom Mage. Doom Lord. Doomlock. Oliver Doomlock. Doomlock. I'm not gonna lie, that does have a good ring to it. It's almost like Flint Lockwood. Oliver Doomlock! You know, I can have Hunter Doom Hunter. I tell you, this takes forever. Oliver Doom Cure, Oliver Doom Cry. Alright, I definitely think we've passed these C's. Oliver Doom Burn. Doom Blossom. Was that Blood? Oliver Doom Blood. Another time. Oliver Doom Arrow. Oh, I can just have none. Oliver Doom. Alright, so I think I was actually at the bottom. Yeah, I think I liked Stalker, right? Oliver Doom Stalker? Oliver Doom Stalker. Oh, let's just go up a little bit. I just went over something else, right? Oliver Doom. There was something else. Was it Doomlock? No, there's something else besides that, right? Am I colorblind? Fluff. Either Doomlock or Doom Hollow. No, there was something else that I actually really liked. Oliver Doom. Oliver Doomstalker. I'll go with Doomstalker, that seems good. Alright. Now, we are gonna just make this one as is, but then we are going to make... I probably will make a wizard that I actually want to play with. Dang. Oh, this camera. I don't like this camera. Oh, it has mouse controls. I can tell it has
Well,
mouse.
hello. If it isn't our newest student.
I can tell it has mouse controls. I'm moving. I'm trying to go diagonal. It's not letting me. Oh, welcome to. Well, hello. If it isn't our new student. Oh shoot! I glitched something
My
out.
name is Merle Ambrose. I am the headmaster.
Alright, crash. It is a preview. Obviously, there's gonna be a few kinks, but even with the kinks, I am still just glad that it finally came out. This is exactly what I desired. I think I had a previous character, and they were a life-death character. Like they had life, they were focused on death, but they had life cards, so I could be a support as well. That's the thing about me. I love being the attack, but I also do want to be a support. If I were to split in two, I would split those two personalities apart because they would be the perfect duo. Just the one guy who just straight up goes in ham, and then the next guy that's just straight up support, so he stays back and prepares to heal that guy or help him in any way, shape, or form. If I could, that's exactly how I would rock it. Alright, yeah. Look, yeah, just because. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not liking these
Well,
controls.
hello. If it isn't our newest student.
It glitched again. It might crash. But anywho, yeah, I don't like the fact that.
My name is Merle Ambrose. I am the head.
Yeah, it crashed again. We're gonna try one more time. If anything, we might just have to skip the tutorial. I'm not sure if I'm liking the movement just because when you move backwards, it does move backwards where your character is facing, not where you're facing. So if you try to go backwards while you're facing forwards, it's gonna make you go, well, I want to say forwards. It's gonna make you go a certain way, whether or not you want to go that way or not. I do have another character, so I really hope that maybe it'll let me get the option to sync my account so I could play with that. Alright. Let's do this slowly. Alright. Wait for... Alright, we're gonna skip it. Next time he pops up, we're gonna skip it. If anything, this just might be unplayable at the moment.
My name is Merle Ambrose. I am the headmaster.
I really do fear that it's unplayable at the moment. Which, if it is, that's actually gonna be very sad and upsetting. Like, I wouldn't mind if there wasn't really much to do with the preview, but there is. If you can't play the game at all, well then that's worse than not much to do. Like, all I did was create a character that the game said it's actually going to delete when the full game comes out. So right now, that's not helpful to me. Alright. Let's see.
Well, hello.
Yes, go ahead and just skip that. Alright, I think we skipped it. It's kind of hard to move around. It might be better with a keyboard. Can I go in here? I still got those words on my screen. Maybe it definitely glitched out again. Quit for now before it crashes, because I'm still moving, so I know it hasn't crashed yet. Alright, it's not giving me the option to quit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this game must have just came on the console literally maybe hours ago. I doubt that they had this game preview for days. And you can't even get to the actual spell wizard casting part. I don't think I need a tutorial anyway. I played the game. It's been a long time, so I would have liked to play the tutorial, but yeah, it's just I'm gonna have to restart it. Hopefully, when it brings me in, it's just not gonna have that guy talking. That part's just gonna have to be glitched out right now. I know they said there's like a little message I can send to people. I have to tell them to skip to like maybe like 20-25 minutes into the video so they can see that after this guy I just can't do anything. I can't go through. I think that was actually the message saying that I could go reach out for support to help me, to help the game, to help them figure out what they need to do in the game. Alright.
hello.
Alright. I skipped it. Fluff. Alright, we're back to being glitched. That is unfortunate. I was quite excited to play this game. I was so excited that I actually stayed up past 2. It was 2 o'clock when I started recording, maybe like 2:10. It was already late. I'm like, I stayed up past 2 just to play this game, even if it was only gonna be for maybe like 20 minutes. It was gonna be worth it. Let's see. If you need assistance, official support is available by using the QR code from support page in the option menu or contacting support at Wizard101. Please be aware that we will permanently delete all character data after the game preview period. Yeah. I was really hoping that they wouldn't. I was really hoping that they had this out for a minute, so it was only like a few more days before they actually had the full game out. But now I know they don't have anything. Should I let him finish talking? Let's see
Well, hello.
we could go to the
It
next
isn't
one.
our newest student.
And now it says hamster something. Yeah, headmaster. I can't move. Great.
Ambrose, I am the headmaster of...
Alright, well, that is unfortunate. I will try to contact them and let them know that you can't, I have gotten to 0 spell crashing and casting before it starts crashing. Dang, how many fluffing ants are there? Why are you on my phone? Yeah, but so far that's Wizard 101. Sorry for the short stream. I really wanted to play the game. I really did. It feels very much like a slap in the face, like, oh, well, guess I can't play it now, but you know what? We have progress. It's on console. We have a preview right now. Even if there's a bit of a glitch, there's a few bugs in it where I keep crashing and I can't even get to the beginning spell part stuff. Hopefully they fix it in the preview. And then, you know, they still let the preview stay out for a little bit, though. Just a little bit, because if I can't get to the normal stuff, how are you guys gonna really see what needs to be fixed and what doesn't if I can't even get past the beginning part? But anywho, that's about it. I've been the Undead Psycho, and I'll expect to see more Wizard 101. This game truly was goated when I was young. I'm not sure why I stopped playing because of all the paywalls, but I'm an adult now. I'm paying those paywalls. It's not a matter of if or when. I'm just doing it now. Alright, anywho.